Hey guys, Benny Wenny here. Just a quick little video about some crazy shit that happened to me today. Really crazy, bro. I'm currently in Bali on holiday. I've been here for the last 2 weeks and I've had a really decent time out here. It's been sunny, everything's really cheap. Going from Sydney, Australia to Bali has been a godsend. It's been splendid, so good. As opposed to Sydney, where people live in their own bubbles and it's really expensive and you can't afford shit. Out in Bali, your money goes a long way. It's sunny every day and the people here are beautiful, bro. They've got some good hearts out here, for real. And I've had a really decent time out here the last 2 weeks. Been tanning a lot, been doing some jujitsu, and I've even got some vagine out here.
Yeah, boy.
And that's been tremendous, splendid. And I woke up today and I wanted to kind of do something new. I didn't really want to go to the gym. I just wanted to try something. And I was basically at the beach. And in these beaches in Bali, they will rent out surfboards. And I've actually heard that it is really inexpensive. I've always kind of had a little curiosity about surfing. In England, the water's cold as fuck. You know, it's a big ask going surfing in England. You know, I don't want to do that. Fuck that. But in Bali, where the white sand is so hot, it feels like you're walking on fire, where it's so sunny, surfing's pretty tremendous. You know, there's nice waves, there's a bunch of people surfing. Obviously, I've never done it before. I don't know anything about surfing, never even spoken in great detail about surfing. I don't know what makes a good surfer, a bad surfer, where your feet are meant to go. I don't know anything. The thing is, even though I'm not a bad swimmer in an Olympic swimming pool, something about swimming in open water, even like a lake, I really struggle a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, and maybe that was a red flag. When I can no longer touch the floor, it stresses me out because I feel as though I don't know how to tread water, and I just feel like I have to work so hard just to do so little. So maybe I should have addressed that before I rented out a surfboard. But it was really inexpensive. It was 50,000 rupiah, I found out, for 2 hours. And that's like £2.50. That is nothing. So I thought, what's the worst that can happen? You know, old men and young children go surfing. So, you know, I'm a strapping lad. I'll be all right, is what I was thinking. And basically, when I'm renting out this surfboard, the guy asked me, what kind of surfboard do you want? And I just said, mate, please could I get the most easy to use surfboard? And he gives me this ginormous surfboard. It's probably like 12 feet long. It's huge. And I just said, all right, cool. Give him the 50,000 rupiah. I'm walking on the sand close to the beach. And basically, I'm thinking what I'll do, because I didn't really want to faff around and do a class. I didn't want to do that. I thought, well, how hard can it be? I'll just do it. It's fine. All you got to do is just ride the waves, stand on the board. What is there really to even learn? That was a bit of a mistake. And basically, I'm going closer to the water, and I'm thinking I'll just do what other people are doing. And I'm looking around, seeing people trying to surf, and the majority of people kind of suck. They have no idea what they're doing. But what everyone is doing is they're having their back towards the wave, and then they're trying to get on the board. And I'm thinking, right, this is what I'll try and do then. And basically, I'm trying to copy their technique where they're like holding on to it and then trying to jump on it. That wasn't working. So what I basically wound up doing was jumping on the board with my back to the wave and kind of doggy paddling. And then for the first time, I got carried by the wave a little bit. And that sensation of being on the board and getting pushed by the wave. It was pretty satisfying, I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty satisfying. And I thought, right, this is pretty decent actually. Like, I'm liking this. And my legs actually, the guy, when I rented the board, he basically gave me this leg bracelet and tied me to the board. And the actual leash was quite long, so it didn't really hinder my movement. It was just so I didn't wind up losing the board. And I'm thinking, all right, this is fucking decent. But I was stood quite far away from where the waves would initially crash. And it was only like a medium-sized wave to begin with. And by the time that the wave would hit me, I wouldn't actually have a lot of time to have momentum to then stand on the board. And people are quite close to where the waves are crashing. I'm thinking, all right then, I'll do that. And I go closer to where the waves crash, and all of a sudden, I'm doing my usual doggy paddle on the board, and whereas before the waves would just go behind me and push me along, for the first time in my life, the water went over me. Over me. I became one with the wave. I went straight under, bro. I got fucking knocked right off the board. And the sand wasn't actually that deep to the water. I could still stand up. And where the wave was going so powerfully, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I went head down and I hit my head on the sand, I'd probably have been knocked unconscious, to be honest. I'd have been knocked out, I think. And basically, I felt the force of the wave for the first time. Hello? Just some random bloke, random geezer. So yeah, basically, I felt the force of the wave for the first time, but I did manage to, after it was all said and done, I just stood up, and yeah, it was a really uncomfortable sensation being a little human in this powerful wave, but it was fine, is what I thought. It was fine. So basically, I've tried doing this a few more times, getting closer to the wave, and all of these things are going on which are kind of calming me down. People are way further out than me, and I've had this experience where I got swept away, but I stood back up and I was fine. But basically what happened is, I don't know how this happened. I don't know if I got sucked underneath or if I went actually over the wave, but my God, I basically wound up getting sucked out the other end of the wave where the waves crash. And oh my God, oh my fucking God, what ensued from this is some of the scariest shit I have ever felt in my fucking life. Because I have a fear of the ocean, bro. I really have a fear, but where all these little kids are surfing and shit, it didn't even feel like I was in the ocean. It just felt like we were connected to the beach. But I've basically gone through this wave and onto the other side, and I'm now trying to get back to where I just was. And bro, I am literally, because I've already got a pre-existing fear of the ocean, I'm giving it everything trying to get back on the board. And I'm like, the fucking waves are hitting, bro. The waves are just hitting. I kind of fall off the board into the water and I can't touch the bottom. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, bro. I was panicking pretty much instantaneously. Things are going bad. Things are just going bad. And I'm trying to get back to where I just was. And basically, I realize I'm not moving. I'm putting all this energy in, but I'm really moving very, very little. And the waves are crashing. I'm coming off the board, and I started panicking very, very fast. And before I know it, I'm swallowing water. And I looked to my side, but whereas before there was these people that were visibly in front of me surfing, they're gone. Everyone's gone. I am now the furthest out of everyone. I am the furthest out on this entire beach, on the entire ocean, and I'm a shit surfer. I've never surfed before in my life, never once stood on the board, never once. And I can't tread water. Bro, I panicked, man. I panicked. My lizard brain is ticking, bro. I'm a human in water. I'm not meant to be here. I'm in the ocean, bro. I'm panicking like a motherfucker. And the one guy who actually knows how to surf, who I've seen ride the wave, is there. And he's the only one that I can see now. There's a barrier, a wave barrier between me and fucking everyone else. I can't even see anyone but this guy. And whereas before, when it first happened, I'm just saying, oh, help, help. After I've swallowed water, been thrashed off the board and shit, I literally scream with every bit of my strength. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Maybe under normal circumstances that would be embarrassing, but I don't regret doing that at all. I don't regret it at all. Because I was thinking at this point, like, how the fuck is this guy gonna communicate to someone to come and rescue me? And now he's saying, oh yeah, he's saying some shit that sounds really dismissive, but he doesn't realize that I am so green to this. I am literally getting thrashed around, the board's coming off, and I'm getting crashed in by the waves. I was in over my head so much. I should not have been there, bro. And basically now, all of a sudden, I'm not even joking to you. God is my witness. Right hand on a stack of Bibles. Right, oh my God. I literally thought in that moment, I am gonna die. I am swallowing water. I am out of control. I can't touch the bottom. I don't know how to tread water. I'm the most discouraging feeling I have ever felt in my adult life was me giving everything I had to try and get back to the shore, and me just going further and further away. That was the worst ever. That was the fucking worst ever. And my head was gone. All of a sudden, I've got the leg bracelet on this, connecting me to the surfboard, and where I'm getting thrashed around by the waves, all of a sudden the board is between me and the waves. And bro, even though it was a light board, the bottom is still made of heavy materials, and how oh my God, how intense the waves were, bro. If that surfboard hit me on the head, I'd be knocked straight out in this water and I'd drown, bro. I'd be drowning. So I basically, full lizard brain, decided to disconnect myself from the board and just try to, I was thinking that was gonna help me be more streamlined and shit. Oh my God. It was a calamity of errors, bro. And I thought basically, I'm going from breaststroke, I'm doing breaststroke and using up all this energy. Now, all of a sudden, it's gone from me trying getting back to the shore to all of a sudden just me trying to survive, bro. Just trying to survive. So I'm thinking, right, fuck this. I'm going to roll over on my back. And basically, I'm out here trying to just stay afloat. I've got my back to the ocean and I'm just swimming like this. And my adrenaline is flying, bro, flying. I'm not joking to you. I'm not even hyping this up. On my mother's life, it really felt close to death. It felt close to death. I swore I was dying, bro. I was far out from the waves were crashing. I was far out from the shore. Nobody could see me. I swore this could be the end. I really felt so, bro. It felt like it was it. And for as much as people may say that the brain will kind of give you drugs to alleviate your stress and to help you stop going into shock, that didn't happen, bro. It was terrible. It was awful, bro. It was horrible from start to finish. It was awful. Awful. And literally, bro, this guy's coming around, and by this point I'm spent, I'm gassed. I've given everything I have to try and get back to the shore, and all my energy's now gone. and this guy's basically, I've let go of the board, and this old guy's come over. He's swimming like a motherfucker. Bro, he's seen that I've let go of the board, and he's literally come back around behind me to grab my board and bring it to me. I don't know. I'm just not good at swimming. I must not be good at swimming, because he was making it look easy, bro. He grabbed my board and brought it to me, and he said, jump on, jump on. And bro, I literally was just so grateful for any amount of help that would come. And then this Indonesian guy came over, and bro, he jumped on and he was holding on my board, and he was telling me what to do. I got back on the board, and literally I was so gassed by this point. I had spent all my energy. I literally just led there on the board like a cat that had just been ran over. Oh my God. And bro, I was really shook up. When all this was going on, I am man enough to admit I was frightened, bro. I was scared for my life. All of my daily troubles, all this shit I worry about and will worry about tomorrow, it really ceased to matter in that moment, bro. When he was holding onto the board, I was so shook up. I'm man enough to admit this. I said to him, am I safe? Am I safe? Please, I said to him, please stay with me. And he said, don't worry, brother, I'm going to stay with you. Well, you're fine now, you're safe. I was thinking, God, please let me get out of this. Please let me get out of this. The waves were crashing in, bro. The waves were crashing in. And literally, he helped me. He said, just use your right hand. He let me rest for a minute. And I'm shook up by the waves. I'm thinking the waves are going to crash over again. And he just said, just chill here for a minute. Chill here. And I literally just led on the board. And he said, all right, have you got some of your strength back? And I was like, yeah. And bro, he says, all right, use your right arm to try and help us paddle. And I'm like paddling a little bit. And it was probably really embarrassing, but fuck it. I honestly really didn't care what people thought about me in that moment. I just wanted to save my fucking life. Oh my God, man. Oh. And bro, we're getting closer back to the shore, and I'm really seeing myself move, and he's like telling me where to put my feet and shit. I should not have been out in the ocean without knowing this stuff, because my feet were like in the middle and they're meant to be at the very back. And we're getting closer to the beach, and basically there's this other fat woman that's she's out here struggling in the ocean herself, and he has to go over and save her. And you basically, like, this guy, he really, I owe him a lot, bro. I said thank you to him, but bro, to him it may be just another Saturday, but I swear, without help, I'd have drowned straight up. There was no way I was getting back to shore by myself. No way. I'd have drowned straight up. So yeah, and he really helped just put me at ease a little bit. He really helped me. So he's out here rescuing this old woman, and basically he's out here helping her out, and he's telling me, because by habit I'm putting my feet closer to the middle, and he tells me move them back, and then he says, all right, a wave's coming, hold on. And basically I hold on, and the wave just crashes over me again. The water goes over me. I'm discombobulated. I think I even came off the board, and I'm thinking, fuck, I'm gonna drown again. And, bro, all of a sudden I can feel my feet and oh my God, my feet touch the sand below, and I know I'm out of it. Oh my God, what a great feeling. I was now in front of the waves again, and the wave went over, and I was so shook up. It was horrible getting hit by the waves and the waves going over my head. But really, I used all my strength just to get back to the sand, the beach. And bro, the board came back. I grabbed the board, went back to the beach, and literally, bro, I just sat. I literally sat down on the beach, and bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I felt physically drained, but I just felt so emotionally spent and so relieved just to be alive, bro. Really relieved to be alive. I realized how I get swept away in so much small stuff. Everything in that moment really ceased to matter. It really, all the things I worry about on a day to day, it really ceased to matter. Just knowing I'm alive right now. Thank the fucking Lord, because it really came that close. I'd have drowned in there for sure, bro. I'd have drowned in there for sure. So yeah, the two guys who came and rescued me, they really did save a life. They saved my life today, I swear. Yeah, but crazy. And I really have a lot more reverence and respect, but also fear of the water now. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, before I ever go surfing again, I wanna really be tip-top Magoo and actually know how to do this shit. Cause bro, if those lifeguards weren't as on point, or if that guy wasn't there and he didn't hear me scream out for help, who knows what would have happened. Today would have been my last day, bro. Today really would have been my last day. And I'm just grateful to be alive. I really am. I know people may think this is really dramatic. If you're a lifelong surfer, you'd have probably seen me and laughed your head off. But I'm just so relieved, bro. I am so relieved. So relieved. The world felt like a different place to be after it happened, bro. I wish I could keep some of that mindset, how I felt in that moment forever. Because just everything was so clear. It was so clear about my life in general. I was just so, not even happy to be alive, but just so relieved. Down in the real nucleus of me, in my lizard brain, chimp brain, I was just so, the will was there to keep on living, bro. I swear. When I was swimming, trying to get back to the shore, all I cared about was getting back. All I cared about was getting back, bro. Everything, that was the only fucking thing on my mind, was getting back. It was horrible being out in the ocean, bro. Horrible. There is so much power in the sea. So much power, bro. I don't think I'm built for that type of shit, you know. These guys who surf these massive waves, after knowing what it feels like now to have a wave go on top of you, mate, it's crazy, really. It's crazy, but yeah, I ain't trying to make this video too long. If you watched to the end, thank you very much. And yeah, I would really implore you just to be grateful for the things in life that you do have, because I feel like today I kind of saw how mortal I am, how close I really can come to dying. I realize now that it is all going to come to an end one day. It's fucking mad, bruv. Mad. In that moment, I was so unimportant in the universe. It wasn't even funny. It was not even funny. But literally, thank God, bro. I'm so fucking glad I'm okay and alive, bro. And thank you to those, they'll never see this, but thank you to those guys who came and saved me today. I couldn't thank them enough. Thank you.